Good morning, beautiful souls. This week is all focused on healing. And this is not the healing, the glossy version of healing, the healing of social media. It's the real healing. That part of healing that needs you to sit with your shadows, to sit with yourself with discomfort, and really integrate all those parts of you and reflect and also feel discomfort, not simply the glossy version, the nice version, the aesthetic version. It's real work. And today it starts with shadows. So, what are shadows? They are not bad parts of you, they are not mistakes, they're not dark. They are simply the parts of you that you have hidden in your life. It can be in your childhood after traumas, or simply because you didn't know how to manage them, you didn't know how to work with them and through them. So it could be emotions that you couldn't express and you pushed down. It could be traits that you were shamed for, or needs that you felt guilty for having, or maybe again reactions that you didn't know how to manage. All those parts of you that you didn't process in your life, they are not bad. They're here to teach you something, not to punish you. So, first of all, let's dive deep into what those parts of you want to tell you. What is the message of your shadows? So every shadow wants to teach you something. For example, jealousy shows you what you deeply want and what you know that you can have. So it's not bad if you understand, if you recognize that feeling, that emotion that you have, and you realize that it's not for the other person. It doesn't matter who the person is. It's you. So you want that thing. You are jealous because you know that you can achieve that, you know that you can have that, and you deeply want that. So it's not about the part itself. So jealousy, for example, it's about what's behind that. What does this part hide? Okay, so there is always something behind, some message, something that is hidden. For example, anger. Anger shows you where your boundaries were crossed and you felt that you didn't protect yourself. So you didn't put set boundaries, and in this way the person crossed the boundaries that you didn't set, and then you felt anger, obviously. But it all starts with you. Okay, so something that you didn't or you did do that obviously hurt yourself later, through other people, but it all starts with you first. So, for example, fear shows you where you need more support from yourself or from other people, or maybe you don't trust yourself fully and you need to work on that. People pleasing, it's a big theme. It deserves another video, but people pleasing shows you where you learned that love and appreciation were conditioned. So it's not pure love. People pleasing doesn't start from love, but it's something else. And we know that because there are attachment styles and there is childhood and all those experiences that obviously program your mind to believe certain things and act a certain way, and then you obviously, the result is that you have those shadows in yourself, inside of you, but it's not negative. You just need to realize they are there and work with them. So you start to understand that you have certain traumas, you have certain wounds, and you start to work with them and solve them in the way during the path, during your healing journey. It's not something that happens overnight. Obviously, it's a long journey, but if we start today, we can heal so much. Like even in 1 year, we can heal a lot of stuff. Really, we can become a different person. So that's why it's very important to recognize your shadows that are simply signals, and recognize that they point to unmet needs, to old beliefs, to emotional wounds that want to be understood and embraced and integrated. So, right now, we are going to dive into a practical exercise. So, I ask you to choose one of those shadows that showed up this week. It could be whatever. Some behavior that you had that you noticed or was not okay, or maybe some emotions that you felt and you recognize there was something behind that. So, everything that comes to mind, choose one, and now work with that and ask yourself three simple questions. So, question one is, when does this part of me show up? Question two is, what is this part trying to protect me from? And question three is, what does this part actually need? So write them down or maybe answer in your mind, but the answer can be what you feel, what comes up, whatever. There is not like fixated answer, okay? It could be reassurance, it could be boundaries, it could be rest, honesty, um, connection, embracing those shadows, whatever comes up. It's okay, it's right, it's not a mistake, okay? There is no wrong thing. And those questions want to help you to understand that your shadow isn't your enemy, so you don't have to fight against your shadows, but simply work with them, okay? And they can also help you in your healing journey. It's not an enemy, okay? And that's very important because we, like, a very big part of our life, we fight against ourselves. And that's obviously doesn't work for our growth. We are simply stuck if we keep fighting against ourselves, our mind, and our wounds and traumas, okay? Pushing down doesn't help. Okay, so we came to the end of this video, and I wanted to remind you that you don't have to fix it today. You don't have to fix yourself immediately. First of all, you're not broken, but you don't have to fix all those parts today. I always repeat that because it's so important to understand that overnight healing is not healing. Healing is a journey, and it takes long time, long experiences, long, everything needs time to be actually great, to be full, to be a full healing, to be a complete deep healing. It needs time, it needs effort, and also it needs courage, because you need to get in touch with those parts of you that you don't like, that you don't want to have, that you simply push down because they are not comfortable. And that's okay, because we all go through this. It's obvious, it's so common. We all do this. If we really want to heal, if we really want to become a better person, the best version of ourselves, we need to work with our shadows, work with those parts of us that we don't like, we don't appreciate, that are still sharp or not nice, not cool, and not simply, what we want to be, okay? So, as we talked about this, I hope you can bring something with you today from this video. And I'm really passionate about these topics because it's so important to face our demons, to face our shadows, because it's the hard work. This is really the hard work. but this is the work that is going to change everything. It's going to change the game, because obviously that's okay. If we stay stuck on the light, the beauty, feeling like we are in a aura of light all the time, happy all the time, smiling all the time, we're ignoring that part of us. And this part of us doesn't want to be ignored anymore. We need to face that, because we are not all light and all beauty and all brightness. Obviously, we hid something inside of us. So it's important to face that and, yeah, solve our mysteries. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next in the next episode. Have a good day, have a good week, and yeah, I wish the best for all of you. Come on and go on with this beautiful healing journey. Bye.